Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. With New Year's Eve around the corner, I wanted to get this look up. It's a dark, warm bronze glitter look paired with big bombshell hair. If you'd like to know how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. First, we want to make sure our eyes are well moisturised, as we will be applying a few products later on. Then we want to prep them to make sure all those products last well into the early hours of the morning of 2015. I'm using a light brown as a transition shade to make sure all those colours blend out seamlessly. Taking a richer brown, I'm just deepening the inner and outer corners and making sure I leave the middle blank for the piece to resistance. We also want to make sure we blend as we go. I'm layering this deep burgundy over that brown in the inner and outer corners. You might think that applying that brown was pointless, but trust me, layering shadows when working with dark colours really helps the blending process. Party time has arrived! I'm using the rose pigment first, right in the middle, so that when we apply the glitter on top, the edges will blend out into the inner and outer corners. I'm using a synthetic brush for this as it sticks better to products like this. For the glitter, I'm applying some glitter glue. This is a sample I got with another product, and working one eye at a time. So once you have applied the glue, apply the glitter straight after. Take a makeup wipe and just wipe off any fallout that you may have had. I'm using the NARS Sheer Matte Foundation in Barcelona, as I do find this foundation is quite long lasting. This shade is one shade darker than what I would usually wear, but it's New Year's Eve and I'm going to tan it up. I'm using this GIRLACTIK concealer as it's super hydrating. We just applied a matte foundation, so this really helps to bring the glow back into the skin. I'm going dark with my contour as there will be lots of photos taken. Blush is one of the first things to fade. Having a solid base on your cheeks will ensure your face still has dimension and not looking flat. I'm setting all those highlighted areas with a light pressed powder. We don't want any of it sliding all over our face. For blush, I went with a shimmery bronze. I really am going for that disco ball look. To complete the eyes, I'm keeping it matte and just using that same brown we used earlier, placing it close to the lash line and smoking it out. For brows, I'm not doing anything different to what's been done on my channel before, just creating the shape and then filling them in. I decided to wing it out. Why not? This liquid liner for me is one of the best used to create a clean wing. It's also very black and the formula just glides on. My technique for doing wing liner is just starting at the inner corner, building the wing, then filling in the middle. For lashes, I'm going with VELOUR Doll Me Up. I love the effect these give. Nothing fancy for the bottom lashes, just giving them a quick coat of mascara, then lining my waterline with a black eyeliner. This will just make everything else pop. I want the lips to shine just as much as the eyes, so gloss it is, but definitely keeping it on the neutral side as the eyes have a lot going on. I applied a nude lipstick first, then the gloss, just so it's more opaque. Moving on to the hair, this dry shampoo also adds volume, which will help give us those big luscious waves. I just spray the root of the hair and brush it out. Because I want waves over natural curls, I'm using my very loved, as you can tell, large GHD. I section off the hair, grabbing a medium sized portion and curling the GHD outwards. So if you're on the left side of your head, you curl it towards the left, clockwise. And if you're on the right, curl it out towards the right, anti-clockwise. I really hope that makes sense and you get what I mean by watching what I'm doing. I'm also not holding the hair in the curl for too long, just going straight through it. And we're done. I usually play around with it till I get it to look how I want it to. I hope you enjoyed this New Year's Eve makeup and hair. Please give this a video a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I wish all of you a happy, safe New Year's Eve night and all the love and prosperity for 2015. Bye!